Oh, it's time for the Daily Toast, y'all. I'm gonna let it populate for a second and pick my hair. That's what
your hair is not
you know it's real life here, Gye-Nyame, so some people gonna get checked up in the room. We already know what's going on. You know, they got company, so they showing off. So, but you know, I'm a girls get down, right? I'm a girls get down. All right, so family, I'm giving y'all time to get on in. Need you to know, I'm gonna welcome each and every last one of you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is the Heart of a Simple production. And of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. And it's the Heart of a Simple production. Alright, grab your glasses. Grab your glasses. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up, right? Y'all know the deal. Family, you know the deal. It's real. In the field. Drink your water. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Breathe, breathe, then drink. But first, you know what? Tap that cat and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift that glass and pour some water. Just pour your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say lift, pour, then drink. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, get that water. Move your body, drink some water. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Move your body, then drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, drink. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Take a breath. Lift your glass and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift that glass. Come on. Pour your water. Pour your water. Pour your water. Move your body. Move your body. Move your body. Toast. Toast. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water. the Gye-Nyame journey. Giving y'all time to get in. Joined by my daughter, my niece, Cleve down here. We getting ready. You know, we got meetings this morning. We had the warrior training yesterday. Now, those that might have thought that they missed, this is for preparations for the Kwanzaa. So we had to be working on the drills and some of the other stuff that we're going to be presenting during Kwanzaa, trying to get everything together. So we met earlier in the day. So we're going to be meeting every week now until Kwanzaa. So family, if you want to get your young people, or you even want to be involved, because as you can look on the pictures, it ain't just young people, it's adults in there that's all around. I have to start meeting with the adults so that we could go and solidify the culture, because it makes no sense to start instilling culture into young people and then send them back into situations where the culture cannot be enforced. If we want to change, we have to change. We got to change it in a vertical fashion where we're building from the bottom all the way up to the top. We're controlling all of the inputs so that we can go and get to where we need to get. I'm going to open up the chat lines to make sure that I'm able to catch everybody. And I'm so sick of this shit happening. People calling while I'm on my damn show. Don't call me. Look on Facebook. Y'all know I do shows. Good God Almighty. I sent out messages. My God. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get like that. Damn, just messing up the stream and everything. I'm so glad it didn't knock it off and make it so that I had to start the whole damn thing over. But golly, it better be an emergency. Family, listen, when I'm doing this, I am in nation builder mode. So I don't want to be disturbed by no little petty shit. Don't call me with petty shit while I'm on my show. I could counsel and do all the other shit that we do when I'm not on the show. Or you could call in on the show and let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But don't call my phone. So I'm going to have to give me a separate phone just so that I could do my show. That's a shame. Now that's another expense that I have to incur so I can make sure that I'm bringing the family the quality that they deserve, right? We're already moving up with the people. That won't be until the new year. That'll be after my birthday. It'll be around March, and that will allow us to stream and allow it to focus in and allow me to do more things out in the public once I get the stand, to be able to stand it up so they could follow everything that's going on, right? So it's like a cameraman in your pocket. And then I'm still working on a black signal because I have to really truly decide on whether I'm going to continue, because the price is going to increase, but I actually see the value of it. And I'm thinking it's worth investment. I have to reconsider whether or not I'm going to keep the app, because right now, as far as the OSS is so expensive that I'm still trying to get the chips together to do the OSS. And then also, I don't have a lot of people with Android that's downloading the app. So really, it does not pay. Get a tablet. The tablet, I could get the tablet. I have a tablet, but the tablet can't sit up like my phone is right now, right? And I could get a separate tablet, but a phone is a little bit more handy. And with the phone, I could do my show literally anywhere, whether I'm podcasting or broadcasting. I make space for my phones. And since I'm not carrying a book bag anymore, and shouts out to Joe Berry for the suggestion. Shouts out to Joe Berry. Thank you, Joe Berry, for that. You know what I'm saying? We need to help each other solve problems, right? And he brought up a beautiful idea. Get a tablet. How many tablets I got? I got 3 tablets. For a while, I was doing the podcast off of a tablet that I could plug my mic straight into, but either the tablet went out or the mic started going out, so I had to get rid of the mic. I have to upgrade my mic. I have to upgrade all the equipment, and that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So that I can keep up and make sure I'm giving family the quality that they deserve. So Shouts out to Kurt Alston. Thank you for peeking in. I see the eyes. Get the tablet case. That I gotta extend my table space. See, because I got a little setup. I got a little space, right? I got to keep peace in the house. I have the little corner. I got my little chair. I'm section off. I got this whole area. My wife is allowing me to have this little bitty space right here until we do something big with it and able to go on and just really go and do the whole media piece. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know what I'm saying? Cool with the setup the way it is. Now I may get another phone just so that I can have the phone constantly ready for the show and be able to stream and do a whole bunch of stuff. Because right now we are streaming. We are up live on, we are up live on YouTube. We are live on, Gye-Nyame Journey YouTube. Y'all can join and follow that, and you can get the bell. Click the bell and it'll let you know whenever I go live. I got Hot Tim Gye-Nyame YouTube. You go to Hot Tim on YouTube as well. And ding the bell, subscribe. It'll let you know when I'm up live. I'm on Periscope. I'm on Stream.me. I'm on Facebook on the Hot Tim Gye-Nyame page as well. My personal page as well as Gye-Nyame Journey. I prefer you follow everything Gye-Nyame Journey and just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Then you can always keep up with what we're doing. I guess they got something on here where I could post up for live on, I don't know what that copy link for live on mobile. So for those on mobile, let's give this a try. Let's see what it does. I'm going to post it up and see how it does. We're going to post it up in the chat. Don't laugh at my pain, Joe Barry. I just gave you a round of applause, man. How you going to laugh at my pain, at my sorrows? Come on, man. You can't do it like that. Now, also, let me post this up on Spreaker. I do have the phone lines open. That's 614-556-4535. Hold on. It's still showing Kaumba. Is the show broadcasting as Kaumba? Because if it is, I'm going to have to cut it off and start over because I updated it and I don't like stuff being off like that. That's just the way I am, family, So I might be cutting the stream real short. Hold on. Let's see before we get into any further discussion because I'm kind of embarrassed right now. Let's see. Oh, goddamn. Okay, cool. It's up as Imani. All right, cool. All right, so why is it not showing up on YouTube as Gye-Nyame? Let's see. All right, well, YouTube is behind, but on YouTube, on Facebook, we up. And I'm able to see y'all text. Okay, cool. All right, family. Also, let's see. Yesterday, y'all saw the young people marching. Let me go to my Spreaker account. I want to post up on that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's post up on Spreaker. No, we don't want to post up on Kaumba. Nah, because it's not Kaumba right now. We want to post up on, we want to refresh that. I got to walk through, talk to myself, actually talk to y'all. Boom. Nope. It shows that I'm not broadcasting. But I'm broadcasting. It shows that I'm broadcasting. I'm live. So let me go and do this here. Let's see if it'll let me. But it won't let me post up on there. That's why I got to go out. So let me go on out. Let's get to Daily Toast. Boom. Let's go here. We want to go back to my public profile. Boom. All right, there we go. Right here. So now I'm going to post up the call-in lines. 614-556-4535. Talk about what y'all want to talk about this morning. I know there's a lot of stuff in the world going on. I'm also going to post up this link that Restreamio gave me as well. So if anybody want to test that out for me, to see what it's about. It says it's for mobile devices, for those that want to click in. Maybe it'll give you a little better perspective of what's going on. Also, let me put up here, call-in lines. Call in at 614-556-4535. So on Gye-Nyame this morning, I posted up a link about the Black Panther Party and their efforts as far as, I also got to put it up on Facebook. For some reason, it'll show me some of the stuff on Facebook, but it won't allow me to post up 614 call-in lines. 614-556-4535. Cleve, you need to get ready because I got to be out of here by 11 o'clock. And I need to find somewhere to get some air because I knocked the hell out my tire the other day. Driving down them dark roads. I'm like, ain't no, the lights ain't on. It's like, yo, what's going on? But it is what it is. So I posted up this morning a show on my Facebook page about the Black Panther Party. Check that out. The Black Panther Party's involvement in the health field as far as public clinics. And it was, they were doing some truly, truly revolutionary work. Because a lot of times we see the shootouts with the police, and that's what they want us to see. That's what they want us to focus on. But they don't want us to focus on the fact that they was doing health clinics, the fact that the breakfast program was popping off, the fact that the political action committees and them teaching political awareness. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to know about that aspect of it. They don't want us to know about the whole social piece behind the Black Panther Party. And I can understand that. And we got to understand that COINTEL program has not went anywhere, family. It is still alive and well in our community. And a major goal was to find individuals that they thought could be a threat and eliminate the threat. Let's just be real about it. Eliminate the threat. They infiltrated education. They infiltrated politics. They infiltrated the social aspects. You know what I'm saying? They opened a pipeline for drugs to be they got a straight link straight into our into our communities, and they got a straight link for our children to move right up out of schools into those institutions. All of this is a result of the COINTELPRO, right? My elders warned me about it. They let me know. As soon as I started going to the African Center, after I came a few times, Elder Normal let me know, dog, they building a file on you right now. You need to understand. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then strange shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? And then, you start noticing different things, and you start, and unfortunately you get used to being under surveillance. You know what I'm saying? There's certain shit you talk about on the phone. There's certain shit that you don't talk about on the phone. There's certain people you talk to about things, and there's certain people that you don't talk to about things. Now, this is not to get people that are listening, that are involved with what we're doing. It's not to get you spooked. It's to make you aware. Because the bottom line is, black folks, we got to stop doing the ostrich philosophy. If I hide my head in the sand, the danger will go away. I don't even know if ostriches do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put my head in the ground and ignore it long enough, that shit gonna go away. God worked through you. God worked through those people around you to protect you. And we got to start working together, right? There is proof of efforts that have been launched by this government to derail any progressive organizations with progressive agendas for us as a people. Where's the meeting going to be today? That meeting is that's a Simba meeting. And I'm not broadcasting that, but we will be meeting next week, starting at 2 over at the Millennium Community School, right? We will be having our regular warrior training. So that's going to have the martial arts. Hopefully we'll be able to get the drum and dance up in there. Of course, we're going to be doing some more drilling. I got to work with them on the drilling. Of course, we're going to do some of the philosophy. We're going to let the young people talk about the anime, which none of the young folks have come to me with any anime that they wanted to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to use what our young people are interested in. Even some of these games. What are the lessons in these games? Right? They got these games where they're building their own basic universes. How can we connect that to the struggle? Everything that's out here, we need to find a way to show them what it has to do with us making progress as a people. That means that we got to sharpen our intelligence. And rather than just being stuck all the time, I will admit, a lot of times we have to be creative enough to take the things and some of these tools that's being used against our children, to get our children focused in a certain direction. We got to be able to use our magic, our internal magic, use our Kuumba, use our Imani, use our self-determined, our Kuji Chagalia to get our young people, right, guided in the right direction. If something is wrong, don't just tell them it's wrong and just leave it at that. Explain to them why it is wrong, why it is not culturally appropriate, why it's hazardous to their future. And not only their future, because we got to get our young people to start understanding that they were born for a specific purpose. Help them identify that purpose and help them plug that purpose into the progress of their people. Because by us helping us, we help everybody. For those that want to be universal about it. If you don't help yourself first, you can't help others. So by us enabling ourselves to help ourselves, to build ourselves, right? We enable others to do the same, right? We enable them by our demonstration. Not saying not to hold people responsible, because y'all know I'm big on that reparations thing, right? I'm big on it. Whether it's coming from me or it's coming from my grandkids, I don't care, right? I'm big on it because there is a debt that needs to be paid, and we have to make sure, and we have to scream and holler, and we have to get either the political parties that's in office right now to recognize it, or we need to form our own. We need to form our own with a black agenda. You understand what I'm saying? Like the challenge I'm giving all those now, because the midterm elections are done now. We know we have another election, another major election coming up in the next 2 years. Family, who is out here doing the research? Who is putting the agenda together for us? Who is formulating the tickets? Who is formulating the questions that need to go out to those that want to run and want our votes so that we can have a ticket, whether we call it the conscious ticket or the black ticket? Who is putting these things together? Now, I'm doing a lot, so I can't necessarily do it, but I can help you advertise for that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we got to understand, in a military, in a community, in a nation, you have different vehicles that take care of different things. Now, I'm in my lane. Your lane might be politics. Can you, within your small community, start putting together a local piece so that people know that when it's time to vote again, you ain't just telling people, your ancestors died for you to vote. They ain't just died for us to go and just randomly pick motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If we want to be real about it, you know, they died so that we can have the right, so that we can have an impact locally, statewide, and nationally. Not just so that we could throw our votes out to the wind. We need to take those, because it's not all of us. We need to take those who are focused. And like I said, like I tell you about the 5 parts of being, the intuition, the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical part, and take that small group and turn them into a powerful fist. So that even when we do vote, and even when we do lose, people will analyze the data and be like, oh, this is a viable group here. They're serious. maybe we might need to look at incorporating some of their demands in what we're talking about. Do you understand? Do you understand? Right? Please, you have to understand. Now, a folktale that's been on my mind, I told this folktale, and I don't know why I read into it. I don't know how I got it. But it's about a snake and a wasp. The snake and the wasp. And I told this one a couple of days ago, and we probably discussed it on Folktales for Grown Folks. But it's about a snake that a wasp decided he was going to land on his head and just sting him continuously. And since the snake don't got no head, no arms, he got to wiggle around, and he can't get this wasp off his head. Right? So the snake decides that he's going to take his head and go to the nearest road and lay it down so that a vehicle can run both of them over. Because the snake said, if I can't live a pain-free life, you're not going to live off me. You know what I'm saying? The question is, how willing are you to live in peace? And would you prefer to suffer? You know what I'm saying? Because some of us, we're so clingy to this life thing, right? That it's like, boom, I'd rather just live in pain. It's better to live in pain. You know what I'm saying? And the snake had to actually make a choice. And the snake is like, you're not going to continue to torture me. I prefer both of us to be dead. If you won't fly off of me just naturally and just leave me alone, I'll kill both of us. See, that's a commitment. See, and a lot of people are like, oh, brother, I tell you, that's crazy. No, but shit, that's the reality. That's a reality, right? Live and suffer. I think I'll take both of us out. Hunky, whatever. You know, however you want to put it. Other people, no, you're not. See, because right now, family, we are the snake. And we have several wasps up on top of our head. We have them stinging us economically. You know what I'm saying? They set up shop. You know what I'm saying? In our so-called neighborhoods, which when you really look at it, and if you step back, you know what I'm saying, are in a sense occupied, controlled areas that are not up under our control. And they sting us economically. We're being stung politically. We're being stung socially. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. And a lot of us, we can't see it because I guess we're just so used to being in pain. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get off. We need to get off of that whole mind state where it's okay for us to be in pain and everybody else around us prosper. It's okay for us to be in, you know what I'm saying? That's not okay for my kids. My children. Those ones that you saw marching on my timeline, that shit is not okay. You know what I'm saying? If America is about freedom, if America is about justice, then my kids deserve every last stitch of it. Right? If there's head starts being given, if there's steps up being given, my kids deserve that shit. Why? Because their ancestors suffered for that shit. You know, my life is more done than you know what I'm saying? I got more behind me than I got in front of me. So my fight has to be for them. I am the fertilizer for that. You know, and a lot of us don't realize that. And like many of our kids, we honestly think that the world rotates around us. When in fact, it is our duty, it is our job, it is our responsibility to make sure that the foundation that our young people are able to stand on is better and stronger than ours. Yes, we got ancestors that could have did more, but they did what they did, and we have to accept that. But let's not be that group. Let's not be that group that was faced with the harsh realities that we're being faced with right now and just surrender. Everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything is cool. Everything is okay. It's not. Please, it's not. And we have to be real about that. It's not okay. So I don't know if anybody tried that Restream Live, but I would like somebody to click on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Call-in lines are open, 614-556-4535. If there's nobody that's going to call in, I'm going to go on and rant for a couple more minutes. I'm quite sure I can find some shit to rant about. You know what I'm saying? We also didn't have Folk Tales for Grown Folks. And y'all know we coming up into the Thanks for Taking weekend, or as my brother Mustafa Shabazz labeled it years ago, he called it Black Family Day. Black Family Day. Because people travel from far and wide and come together. And family, like I said, every tool that we think is being used against us is a tool. And a lot of them we can repurpose and use. Repurpose. Re-nia. You understand? We can repurpose it. All the things that's turned against us, we can find ways to repurpose it and use it for a come up. That's part of our creativity. Right? We didn't give in to the harshness of nature. We didn't give in to the harshness of the world, the realities of the world. We started to form and shape them. That's what civilization do. That's what intelligent human beings do. We start using the environment to provide us what we need to survive. And from surviving, we move to thriving. You understand? You understand? So family. Oh, we have a movie night coming up. So be ready for that. We're gonna have a movie night. I'm thinking in December sometime. So I got to get together with my crew. I think we will be able to broadcast that out. But family, we need to really seriously talk about this. Because I'm gonna need some guidance on the superphone thing, because the bill is gonna go up. But I'm seeing the necessity of it, and if there's somebody out there with the skills that could build us our own texting platform, let me know. Because I never know who's listening to Gye-Nyame Journey. Oh, you look nice. You never know. You never know what skills we got out there, right? And it's time, one of the things we're doing with Kwanzaa this year is that we're forming, rather than just doing a program book, we're trying to get a book. I can't remember what it's called, but we want to list, and we want people to put their skills and their wares in the book, so that we got a useful book, not just for Kwanzaa, but it's useful for all year round. This year it might be small, but next year, as we start building up the network, we'll be able to advertise the businesses and the skills within the community. So if you need a plumber, you can pick up the Kwanzaa book that you picked up from our Kwanzaa celebration, and you can find your plumber. If you need your computer worked on, you can pick up your book, and you can find somebody in our community that can work on computers, and all those that will be advertised in there. Please understand that by next year we will have a rating system. So if you don't meet the standard, you can't be in the goddamn book. I don't want a car mechanic that says he'll come to you, but we can't find his ass. You understand what I'm saying? We can't put that in the book. You know what I'm saying? This year, because it's the first year, you might be able to get away with putting an ad up in there. But if you're spending money for an ad, at least make your money back from the ad. And make the money that's available in our community, because we have people looking for black businesses that they can buy some stuff from. All right? So, I'm going to be throwing out I might have to throw it out on the black signal, but I'm going to be throwing it out because I'm going to be looking for ads. And this Kwanzaa, we also looking for donations. So family, y'all get ready. Get them coins together, because we gonna have us a beautiful celebration this year. And you know what I'm saying? That's, it's it's one of those cultural stabilizing holidays. And this is one of this season that we're moving to is packed full of holidays. Black Family Day. Then we got the Moja. We got the I think they call it. Is it the Moja Karamu? It's a Karamu that's coming up not today, but next Imani. And I came in with a call. I need to be in the book, carpet cleaning. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, family, if you're on the line right now, like and share. Let's build the movement, right? The Daily Toast is our thing. You know what I'm saying? This is our thing, right? And like I said, not only can you be advertised on there, but once I get the Black Signal up and running again, I may be able to start hooking, when people got businesses or got events popping off. I've been trying to help all year long, but that might be the reason that, like I said, COINTEL is real. That might be the reason. That might be the reason that Superphone is pricing me out. We got to understand, family. We got to understand they don't need to send operatives into our community no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all laugh at the people that talk about we're living in the Matrix. But really, if you look at the Matrix, Agent Smith is sitting right by you. All I gotta do is fuck with a person's money, and they shake and change just like Agent Smith. Shit, my car payment due. Next thing you got Agent Smith sitting right next to you with a gun. They don't have to send in operatives no more. We tell on ourselves. Or we got everybody. Everybody is in a mercenary mode, and with the whole, because y'all got to understand, family. Listen, when they saw what hip hop was doing, infiltrated. Boom. Oh, we can change this whole culture. Music. Boom, boom, boom. Let's change this whole. Let's change the focus. Let's get the focus. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit, because it's unnatural. Because I need y'all to understand, it's unnatural for people to promote destruction for themselves. It's unnatural. Family, you have to understand that. It's unnatural. So when you see that happening, you have to step back and think and be like, wait a minute. It's unnatural for people to promote destruction amongst themselves. It's unnatural. So when you see that, when you hear that, understand there are other things operating. We have to take control of our culture. We have to determine what is culturally appropriate and what is culturally inappropriate. We have to have the individuals that go out and check people and let people and really find out, do you know this culturally inappropriate? I don't give a fuck about that. All right, cool. You let us know who you are. You ain't got to worry about anybody in our community purchasing shit from you. Because just when you said that, I pushed one button and everybody got your response to us questioning you about whether you know if this culturally acceptable or not. And if you keep it up, I don't know what might happen. Shit happens. Cars blow up. People fall downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Houses burn down and shit. Yeah. Who knows? Overdoses and shit. Because listen, family, nobody else is fucking around like that. Right? Prime example. Let me prove it, brother Hot Tim. Prove it. God damn it, growing up in the most warmongering country in the world. Come on now. But I'll give you an example. Saudi Arabia. Come on now. Come on now. Crown Prince or King or whatever he is got upset with a reporter, demanded that motherfucker come to his embassy, I think in Turkey. That motherfucker was never saw in one piece again. Russia. I remember that shit. They had that one guy over in England. He repatriated to England. You know what I'm saying? He was working. He was high up in the spy organization there. And they sent the gas that got him and his daughter. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, we got drones flying all over the world, bombing motherfuckers we don't like. Motherfuckers that's doing culturally inappropriate shit and standing up against the culture of America. Come on now. So we gonna have the only culture that don't have no teeth. Come on, man. Shouts out to brother Kwame. Shouts out to brother Kwame. Your culture got to have teeth, family. Culture, like for example, like what do you really think secret societies are for? Oh, on my fault. Y'all get caught up in just because a lot of y'all just know about the West Asian secret societies, but you might need to study some real African history and see how a lot of the cultures was kept in line back in the day. You know, it's certain that's what they call secret societies. Secret societies are formed to promote and to protect the culture. Man, I swear to God, I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger, man. Now you trolling me. I sent it to you. Charlotte, help me. Charlotte, get that man's phone. Look on his messenger. I sent it to him twice. Do you have messenger on your phone, Brother Kwame? I guess I'm going to have to send an email now this time. Maybe email. I don't know, but I'm going to send it to you. I sent it to you twice. I'm going to send it to you again. But once again, I'm listening to a real good book by W.E.B. Du Bois called The Black Reconstruction, where he's going through the end of the Civil War and the whole Reconstruction. Well, checking the messenger from me. I tell you, right? But how many of y'all know that Abraham Lincoln's plan was to ship all of us as far away from America as he could after the war? Anybody know that? The great emancipator, Abraham Lincoln, you know what I'm saying, had meetings with prominent black folks at the time trying to convince them that they need to leave America because the races could not get along. And there could only be one race that runs shit. They're like, why should we leave America? Why don't y'all leave America? See, you know, I mean, y'all need to leave. We built this motherfucker. You want to give us $20 million and try to find us a nice little island where we could go and die quietly. Get the fuck up out of here. Come on now. We done built this whole motherfucker up. Right? I mean, and when you really get into Reconstruction and you really start hearing what was going on, the discussions that was going on, and W.E.B. Du Bois gives you a good idea of what was going on back then, and you start hearing it, and you hearing some of the same shit now. Oh, Kwame said, I got it already. Got it and read it already, but we'll check it out again. Black Reconstruction. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what make Daily Toasters deadly. You know what I'm saying? They deadly. You know, I'm behind in reading with some of the crews that I hang with. I just need y'all to know that. All right, drink your water, family. For all those new to Gye-Nyame Journey, check it out. Very simple. Very simple. What you have to do, right? We do 4 pillars of health. Breathing through the nose, fill up the entire lung. Breathing exercises. You'll be surprised how it could change your health. Drinking proper water. Right now I'm on artesian water, right? Get you some proper water. That sink water is questionable. Now you can let it sit and let some of that shit come up out of it and stuff like that. But drinking half your weight in ounces in water. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water per day. So you stay hydrated. Step 3, eating culturally appropriate foods. And once again, family, I constantly encourage you to check out the African Heritage Diet. Now, for all those listeners that may not be of African descent, go to oldways.com, and they have different diets for different cultures, because certain illnesses only happen to people when they start eating outside of their cultural, outside of what their bodies was developed for. We got to understand that our bodies are in partnership with nature, and through the generations we developed foods that were best for us. It wasn't necessarily a scientific process, but I guess you could look at it as a scientific process. And we developed a certain relationship with the land and a certain relationship with the produces of that land. And we have to start incorporating those foods in there. I know some of y'all love your pizza and all your Chinese food and all that shit. I ain't saying stop eating that. But what I'm saying is start adding elements of the African diet to your lifestyle. One of the simple things that you can start experimenting with: palm oil, coconut oil. You know what I'm saying? Start using some shea butter on your skin, because whether you know it or not, that's like eating. You know what I'm saying? You putting that on the largest, or using that and incorporating a lot of greens, a lot of the beans, a lot of the tubers, especially those potatoes, not the white potatoes. You know what I'm saying? The more reddish potatoes, and even the yams. Right? Introduce African yams, plantains, and shit, tropical shit. Start adding it into your diet. That's step 3. And once you start eating, once you start breathing, drinking, and eating, right, you're going to have more energy to do number 4, and that's movement. I would say culturally appropriate movement, but just get up and move. Like you see Sister CeeLo, she be on here, I'm about to go hit my 3 miles. Or Kwame, I'm just coming back from my swim. Moving, you know what I'm saying? We ain't just talking about it. We got, Patara said, Brother Elder Jones was always warning us about the culture banners. We was here before the European countries started the process of slavery. Brother Kwame said, Charlotte has not seen. Okay, bro, I'll stop trolling you now. I got it. And Char found it. Just so that you know, Kwame, I'm giving you the eye, man. Mugging you right now.
She even hit you hard. Shut up.
I'm off to church. We'll catch you later. All right, peace, fam. You have a great time at the church. Why somebody real life at Gye-Nyame journey? Why somebody crying?
Don't be fucking in the lip for going out of makeup.
You ain't supposed to be in makeup. Real life at Gye-Nyame journey. Why don't you get ready?
I'm ready. I got my stuff ready.
Oh. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you have a great day at church. I'm going to finish my water and we're going to do our toast. Since there's nobody calling in, so.
Shut up,
All right, we got some people with birthdays today. Happy birthday. I'm getting 33 ounces in right now. I try to catch up on the rest of the day. And by the way, as far as water, family, remember, pop, coffee, tea, juice, don't count. Don't count in your, this is not liquid, this is water. Not just, because if you say liquids, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Water. Have breathing water. Water. Good water. Okay? I just want to be clear, because sometimes some of y'all take what I'm saying and just... Now, the next rule of Gye-Nyame Journey for all those that's new, you got to have your health drink. I just happen to have a few gallons of that ambrosia, which is my personally made health drink. And I got into brewing, they call it kombucha, but the brand that we're doing is called June. Once again, I got into this because I was doing winemaking. Me and one of my brothers decided to experiment with winemaking. And I wanted something, because I started reading, I started finding out the health benefits of wine. I was like, damn. You know, really, because a lot of shit we getting is not good. But when you really look at the health benefits of wine, of real wine, right, it's incredible. So I said, well, I need something, because, you know, my people ain't going to be giving babies wine. I need something healthy. So I started looking up kombucha. I said, well, damn, it got too much sugar in it, you know, because we got enough sugar. So I needed something that I could make. So I said, I wonder if you can make kombucha with honey. And I found that there's an older cousin of kombucha called June that, hey, check it out. So I still haven't bottled this up. I need to bottle this up. I got a few orders, but I'm just enjoying having like a bottomless cup of this. I mean, I'm just enjoying it. Like, not that I don't like sharing. You can come over and have a drink with me, or you can find me and have a drink with me. And I think I'm gonna give some away during Kwanzaa, and I think I'm gonna take some to the Karamu that's gonna be popping off next week. Black Family Karamu. I can't remember what it's called. When I get it, I will make sure that it's up on my timeline so that those that want to come, and please don't come empty-handed. Bring something. I'm thinking about, I got to get some lentils. I'm going to make lentils and bring some ambrosia. If I got some left. All right. So here we go. Calling on the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator, that creative power, that first source. My goodness. We lift it up and we call that creator and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the stars of the show. We're going to call on our collective ancestors. Yes. This is how you build tribe, right, family? We salute the ancestors of our tribe because they made it possible for us to be here, and possible for us to bump heads and run into each other and eventually start working together. So we call on Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Crystal Penny Gassett, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland Jenny Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Martha Cupid Manel, Nomo X, Pat Maya Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marion Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carla Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxor brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sarah Well, Labita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler-Reese, Linda Watson-Hammonds, Jerome Jones-Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank and Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. While I was reading that, I just thought about a way that we could continue the superphone. All right, family, for all those that want to continue getting messages, go to Gye-Nyame Journey. Log, like I said, like, and send me a message on Gye-Nyame Journey. That is connected directly to my superphone, and all of the messages that I send out of my Facebook page, out of Gye-Nyame Journey's Facebook page, out of Gye-Nyame Journey Media's Facebook page, are free. So I could keep the black signal going, but I need people to not only sign up with their phones, but also sign up on Gye-Nyame Journey's Facebook page. Just thought about that shit. Brilliant. So go to Gye-Nyame Journey. If you have not liked, and if you already liked, send me a message on Gye-Nyame Journey, on the Gye-Nyame Journey Facebook page. When you send me a message, it comes through my superphone. I can link you in on the superphone on Facebook, and I can send messages out through the Facebook page. Hot damn. Genius. See, what reading the ancestors do, give you a second to think. Give you a second to listen. Like, hey, young boy, we need the message going out. We need our relatives to know what's going on. So you got to find a way to keep it going, and I just came up with it. And y'all, all you got to do is like on Facebook, and send me a message over Messenger on Gye-Nyame Journey, and I can plug you in. Continue on with the reading. Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Kofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Morel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimbo Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Roy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Clara Fox, June Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavers, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. Shouts out, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Jennifer Sensenball, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Waters, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Leland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, and Wilson Headley. We lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors and we say Ashe. Let me double check, make sure there's nobody who has any ancestors that they want to list. Okay. Update. Make sure. Want to make sure I grab all your ancestors. So on Hatem Gye-Nyame is not showing that we are broadcasting right now. Neither is it on Gye-Nyame Journey. So what's going on? Just refresh stream. So let me see if it says we're live up. It says we're live on YouTube. And it says we got one person watching. Shouts out to that one person on YouTube. You know, I'm used to things growing exponentially. So 1 turns to 2, 2 turns to 4, 4 turns to 8, 8 turns to 16, 16 turns to 32, 32 turns to 64, 64 turns to 128, 128 turns to 256, 256 turns to 512, 512 turns to 1024, 1024 turns to 2048, 2048 turns to 4096. I ain't going no higher. Okay, right now. But y'all understand what I'm saying, right? All right. So, We salute those ancestors and we raise our glass once again and we say Ashe. From there, family, you know what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We move to the present moment. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on now. We in the...
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you? Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Back up.
There is no tomorrow.
Come on, homie.
There is no tomorrow.
Excellent acting. Damn, I be swearing he be up in my face every time he do that. Right, family? We are in Imani. I'm asking all my family to activate your reticular formations. And in activating your reticular formations, what I need you to do is to look for Imani. Where is Imani active in our community? We know that it's out there. All we got to do is start showing what it is that we're looking for. We got to change what we're looking for. Let's stop looking for fuckery and let's start looking for our principles just a little bit more. It just take one look a day. Well, like I said, it'll grow exponentially. All right? One look a day. Turn to 2. You'll see 2. Then you'll see 4. It'll grow. So all it starts with you going out today, setting your mind. I'm going to find where some Imani, some real Imani is going on in my community. Find it. Share it. Imani found. Hashtag Imani found. Hashtag Imani Day. Hashtag Finding Imani. Hashtag Imani in action. You know what I'm saying? And throw it up on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. You know what I'm saying? And I think what we're going to have to start doing, I'm going to sit down and talk with the team, talk with the tribe. We're going to have to start presenting. I want to start presenting prizes. I got it, but that's another budgetary limit there. Present prizes to those that are taking the time to start posting stuff. Or maybe some of y'all out there can help me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody posts a picture, you could share it and get them a bunch of likes and stuff. Because, we have to start posting up what we're looking for. So today on Imani, today is a day of faith. The demonic principle that rules the day is harmony. The M7 of the day, these are the principles that we teach the young people. Trust. The color is red, as you can see from my wrinkled shirt. Gender. Gender is the law, the Hermetic law today. For the males born on this day, and it's your day, because like I said, in African tradition, we all got days. My day is Kuji Chagalia. I'm a Kwabana. But I want to celebrate all those Kwasis today, all those that was born on Imani. I want to celebrate the Kwasis and Akasuas, right? Female, male, all right? All right. From the emotional emancipation circles, African-centered cultural virtue and value system, today in Wolof, the word is Jom, which is a sense of honor and self-respect. Honor and self-respect. Akan ethics, goodness of human nature. And in Yoruba, we got Oju Ona, originality. All right. So we lift up our glass in the present moment because we know all of our deeds are done in the present moment. We are an eternal present moment. We are always in it. We don't wake up in the past. We don't wake up in the future. We wake up in the now. And in the now is where we will make the changes that not only will affect our lives, but it will affect the future generations' lives. So we need to raise up our glass and we salute this moment. And we say, Ashe. Now we move to our future, our children's children, on to infinity. We are responsible personally for the next 7 generations. But I love to toast all the way into infinity because that's how long we got to plan to be around, family. And we got to lay the foundation. We got to make plans. We got to set the agendas so that we can make sure that our young people, our children that have not been born yet, those that are still children that are still up under our care and our tutelage, we got to make sure that they will have a firm foundation to walk out in this world and be proud of the work that we did. So we salute our children in advance, and we salute them with our work. We salute them by activating those reticular formations and start being able to find what we're looking for. Be able to identify where the principles are being practiced so we give them actual visual proof when they come into this world. right, of our work. So we lift up our glass and we salute our future generations and we say Ashe. And from there, family, you know what? You know what? It's time for us to salute our relations. We say Ashe. From there, I toast. Lift my glass up for you. Family, this is your time. Your time to go and get what it is that you need. What you need. What do you need? Get it. It's out there. It's waiting for you. You want it? Ask for it. We say Ashe. And from there, I toast the most beautiful, most powerful, most majestic being in the room. And it seems like my kids just be moving my stuff. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. This is Brother Hatim. I need to remind you. Oh my God. Need to remind you that you are in the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production. And of course, you know, we just did another Daily Toast. We are on a run. Camping trips ain't stopped it. Power outages ain't stopped it. Bad weather has not stopped it. Brokenness has not stopped it. Arguments and fallouts have not stopped it. This is truly a Heart of a Simple production. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. All right, family, for those that want to get the black signal and know everything that's going on, register yourself on Gye-Nyame Journey. Like Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook, right? Send me a message in Gye-Nyame Journey, and it will send you back a link that you can follow and you can sign up for the black signal. And I think we can work our way around it until they block this. But I want to keep the signal going. I want to keep it affordable. So the Daily Toasters, I'm asking all of my Daily Toasters so that I can continue sending you stuff. Because the other ones, I can pay for it. This is why. Daily Toasters, y'all know, y'all get every text I send out. Every text. Without a doubt. Every text that I send out. So what I want to do is I want to make it possible so that I can I could text you for the show so that you can know that the show is going down. Sign up. Like Gye-Nyame Journey. Send me a message. I'll send you a link where you can register yourself if you haven't already registered yourself. Register yourself with your Facebook profile, and I can send out the message, and it might ring. It might even ring through your phone if you got Facebook on your phone, right? You got to use these tools to our advantage. All right. So family, I'm gonna check these messages, and if there's nothing else, I'm gonna bid you a fair adieu. All right, family, there's nothing else on the messages. This is Brother Hatim. It's been a pleasure chilling with you. I want to thank each and every last one of you that comment. I want to send shots out to Brother Daily Toaster, Brother Kwame. I want to send shots out to Brother Patal Ra. I want to send shots out to Brother Joe Berry. I want to send shots out to Sister, let's say Kurt Austin. I don't know whether it's a male or a female. I want to send shots out. And that's about it. I'm still trying to figure out why Joe laughing at me. Why you laughing at me, Joe? But yo, family, this is Brother Hatim. I am out. And spread the message. Like and share. If you're on Facebook, like and share. Right? If you are on YouTube, like and share. Another way to make sure that you're always getting a signal is do like Sister Navita. Sign up on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Right? If you're on Periscope, ding it so that you know when I'm coming on. Because I'm going to be doing this. And like I said, I can't wait to get the next tools. Because I got to update the mic and everything. It's coming. It's coming. I got to update my car too. So that I can start doing some shows out my car. Because right now, I can't do it. Can't do it. Just can't do it. All right. Also, we're going to get us a bigger table so that maybe I could take Joe's suggestion and pull up use the tablets. Or maybe get a more advanced tablet. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. My mind is like a flower in bloom, right? All right, family, this is Brother Hatim. I'm out.